So this is episode number 4 of season 2. So we last left off with the situation with college. So what happened was I was ending my semester, and yeah, I was ending the semester, and I was coming home, and what happened was I was getting sick a lot. So that was a huge issue because I didn't want to get smaller, um, but I was still a little bit cautious about fat, but that wasn't the main thing because prior to that, I'd only been working out 2 years from 2017. So I was eating a lot. I was used to being really really lean, so I really really wanted to just grow, and I kept eating. So I took, I think, 2 solid weeks off because I was just having headaches and a lot of pains and stuff, and just stressed out. And even when things were fine, like the month before that, I would just be having headaches, and I thought it was because I was lifting a lot, because that was a time where I would squat with weight, and now I don't. But yeah, it was just really, really hard, and I would just be having headaches and stuff, and I was noticing that I think that it was because of the high weight that I was using, because I was always using heavy weight, but and now I use more, but it was just going through personal stuff mixed with not eating right and not sleeping right, and just not taking care of myself. And it was just hard when we got home after the end of the semester because I um I pretty much just would eat and not work out. So throughout the semester, around like the last couple weeks, I missed, I think, 2 whole weeks of working out. So that was a good like 4 sessions. But yeah, 2 whole weeks of working out and just being lazy and stuff. And then another third week. And then when I got home, eventually I got settled because it had been my first, full year of college. So I was adjusting to, just the flow of everything. But yeah, I had got home and started working out, and I just gained so much fat because think about just eating a lot of carbs and focusing on gaining weight, and then constantly eating and eating and eating, and not balancing it out with workouts and stuff. Eventually you'll gain fat. So like I said before, because I wasn't eating sugar and because of the way that I would kind of fast and not snack, a lot of it got pushed to some more desirable places. So I think a lot of it did end up in my arms, which was good for a little bit. Some ended up in my stomach, but eventually, it started going to my face. So this is when I started working, and when like the middle of the summer actually came up. So we got to like, I think we got to like June and July, and I just had like a ton of fat. Like my face was just bloated, and my arms and everything, and my body was just puffy and huge. And then we get on later into the end of July. So that's when things got really bad. And it was a good lesson because it taught me what people who are overweight go through, and what people who have more fat on their bodies, not necessarily overweight, but just a higher fat percentage, go through. Because prior to that, I hadn't been fat. I've been really lean throughout high school, so I didn't understand. So, a lot of things happen. Like one thing is sweating a lot. Like that would just be random. Like just be sitting down and you just start sweating, and just constantly sweating all the time and being tired, and just feeling really really slow too. Because I wondered, will I ever be able to jog again or play soccer again? Because that was something that I used to do, and I kind of came to my reality and said, you know what, that's it. Like I'm not gonna be able to play sports again because this is the life that I have right now, and I won't be able to run around and kick a ball and stuff because I'm so slow. And noticing a lot of the fat deposit, due to genetics, for me at least, being on the back of my my lower back. That's where I would feel like it would store, and just feeling like a huge like shipping container. That's the metaphor I try to use. But yeah, that's what I usually compare it to, just being like a really huge unit, and not having muscular control and not feeling control, and a lot of the health issues too, like not being able to breathe comfortably. So I think that's a huge thing that a lot of people overlook when with weight, is that it really does take a toll on your life. um just being really 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 heavy, and still continuing to grow after that, like seeing fat in my face and on my arms. And the benefit was that I grew strength wise. Wasn't much of a change. Endurance was horrible, but size wise, yeah, I grew a whole lot, and constantly buying clothes and stuff, going from wearing mediums to like double XLs, and um in terms of shorts, even wearing like double XL shorts and stuff, and thinking it's cool then when I would pick them out in the store, and then not really seeing it until I saw pictures of myself that I wasn't really, the way I wanted to be, and having stomach fat and just not being, as healthy as I wanted to be. So I think that, we gotta really take care of ourselves. So after that, we got into, I think it was into the semester, and then that's when things took a complete turn, because I said, you know what, let me start running. And this is where the story takes another complete dip, and we start headed into, the very end of this season. I'm going to cut the season short here, and we'll get into season 3. And yeah, this is the end of season 2. So we go up to our next issue and our next topic, and that'll be with me losing weight. So that'll be new, so stay tuned.